Good morning, everybody. I apologize for the darkness of this video. My other camera is packed and gone over to the other house already, and this camera is having trouble with the white background now that the shelves are gone. As you've noticed, the shelves are gone, and there's an outlet back there. Oh my god. I knew that it was there when we moved in, but I totally forgot it was there after we blocked it with shelves, and who knew? Now we're using it before we leave. Yes, by we, I mean my husband and his friend actually moved everything yesterday, and I was feeling very under the weather. Um, Caffeine withdrawals, I do not recommend it. I decided to quit energy drinks, which I think I've mentioned previously that I'm trying to quit those. And I've been drinking probably one a day for about 3 months now, 3 or 4 months now. And not on Sundays. I don't think I would drink them on Sundays, but I would drink them 6 out of the 7 days of the week, one a day. And sometimes I would forget that I had had a Red Bull earlier in the day, and we'd go out to dinner, and I'd get a Dr. Pepper. So I was having even more. And I don't drink coffee. That's something I don't do. I don't drink coffee because I don't really like the taste. I've never gotten into it. But yeah, energy drinks, not good for you and not good when you're trying to quit caffeine. So I had very bad symptoms. It wasn't just the headache. I had the headache. I had body ache, cramps in my stomach, and like chills, kind of. It was almost like I had the flu, but it was all caffeine related. So I went home early from work on Wednesday, and man, I'm glad they sent me home early because I basically just collapsed in bed and slept for a few hours. And when I woke up, that's when all the body ache started. And it was just horrible until later that night. I finally took a really, really hot bath, and I got a washcloth and like kept heating it up and putting it over my abdomen and just like trying to get heat over the area that was cramping so bad, and then in my muscles where I was also aching, and that made me feel so much better. So I finally was able to sleep. And then yesterday I felt better, but not 100%. And my husband actually picked me up like a small Dr. Pepper so that I could have a little bit of caffeine to kind of try to even myself out, and that definitely helped. But yeah, it's very tough to get yourself off of caffeine once you start the process. I highly recommend doing it in small increments instead of just trying to go straight to tea, because I thought tea would be fine because it has caffeine in it. But apparently iced tea and green tea, those are the two I've been drinking, do not give you enough caffeine to keep you even after you've been having energy drinks every day. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to work, and if I missed work yesterday, and if I'm feeling that way again, I'm going to get a Dixie cup because we have Dixie cups at work, and then I'm going to buy a Dr. Pepper from the machine, and I'm just going to have like a Dixie cup full, and then I'll put it in the fridge and save it for like if I'm feeling the next day, so that I'm having like small amounts instead of just like boom. So yeah, that's my experience. I don't know if any of you guys have had the same experience I have, but oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. I knew headaches, like I knew headache was a symptom of caffeine withdrawal, but I never knew that it like flu-like symptoms could happen. So now you know. The more you know. Yeah. So anyway, but I didn't make any videos yesterday because, again, I was under the weather, so I apologize for that. I did get your guys' comments from the console vlog, and I thank you very much for letting me know. I didn't have to look it up because everybody was so informative, but it does make me very, very angry that they're doing that. I like the PlayStation company. I actually do prefer PlayStation over Xbox. I do. I like playing both, but I do prefer PlayStation. And I love my PlayStation 2. I love the backwards compatibility. I obviously still have it. That's how much I love it. We have two of them. That's how much I love it. My husband has one, I have one, and we have it for backup in case mine breaks and dies someday. Because I'm so impressed with it, and there are so many games I loved to play on both of them. Someone suggested that I get a 60 gigabyte PlayStation, and that would be backwards compatible. and PlayStation 3, that is. And that would be great, except for the fact that everybody knows they're backwards compatible and they're very expensive to get refurbished. I think the one I found on GameStop was like $299.99 or something like that. And I looked on Amazon and they were even more expensive. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, everybody knows it. That's why everybody wants that one. It's high in demand because people want the backwards compatibility. And it just makes me so upset that console companies, are now thinking like that. They just suddenly decided, hey, let's make them rebuy all their favorite games again digitally. And then when we come out with the PlayStation 4, let's make them rebuy all those games again digitally. And it's like, really? Like, it makes me so frustrated. I haven't made a decision, 100% decision yet. Gosh, it's really getting dark. I haven't made a full decision yet, but I think probably what I'm definitely going to do, I'm definitely going to trade in the Xbox 360 and Kinect and everything like that, because as much as I love it, I never use it. I think I'm going to keep the PlayStation 3, and I'm going to wait to get a PlayStation 4 until I hear more about it. It's already sold out in almost all the places I've checked around here already, so I can't get it on opening day anyway. I've just decided I'm going to hold off for maybe 6 months, see how I feel, and keep my PlayStation 3 for now. That's what I'm thinking about right now, just because, yeah. And especially too, I was telling my husband about my idea, and he's like, "You're getting rid of the PlayStation 3?" Because he hasn't finished Uncharted 3 yet, and I don't think he's finished Batman Arkham Asylum, and he needs to play Batman Arkham City, and I have it on my computer. Come on, lighten up. I have it on my computer, but he doesn't game on computers, so he wouldn't really know how to go about doing that. So we need to get him the console version. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. But again, as I said, thank you for commenting and letting me know, but I'm just so frustrated with these companies, because another thing too is that, for example, with the Wii, let's go with the Wii. I bought the Wii late after it had come out because, again, most of the time I wait for the price drop because I don't have enough money to pay for the consoles right when they come out. And so I waited, I bought it, I had a couple games on it, I've played games on it, then I got into Steam, downloaded a bunch of games on Steam, and bought a bunch of games on Steam, Steam Summer Sale, yay, and I got so into playing those and trying to work my way through those that I gave up on my consoles for a while. So then I started getting back into them, and the Wii U came out. And I was like, I don't really want to buy any of the virtual games unless I know for sure that I can transfer them over to the Wii U. I just want to make sure. And so I've put off, and the same thing with the PlayStation Network. I haven't bought Okami HD. I love Okami. I have it on my PlayStation 2. It's my favorite video game. And I haven't bought it yet in HD because I haven't wanted to replace it when the PlayStation 4 came out. It's just a very frustrating situation. Let me say, it's just very, very frustrating. I like Steam. I really do. I like Steam and Origin, and I know that it's, eventually you have to replace your computer so that your computer can handle some of the newer, better graphics that come out, but it's not as fast as the consoles. You don't have to replace it as fast as you do. So anyway, but those are my thoughts on that, and I really need to go because I gotta get going for work and all that jazz. But if you have any questions, leave them below, or any comments or anything like that. Thank you guys for watching again. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.